Hey, hope your morning's off to a decent start.
Maya, my first question is what does healthy living mean to you personally?
That's a good one to start with. For me, healthy living isn't about kale smoothies and hitting the gym till you drop, you know? It's more about balance, like being okay with needing rest days, both mental and physical, and finding things that genuinely spark joy because stressing over optimizing everything feels kind of unhealthy, ironically. It's about sustainable stuff, not restriction. Gotcha? Hmm? Everything all right? Sometimes the connection hiccups, but figured I'd check. No pressure to respond, just wanted to make sure I didn't get cut off mid-sentence or anything. Well, if you're still with me, maybe we could circle back to that healthy living thing. Or honestly, anything else at all. I'm easy. Just let me know when you're up for chatting.
Okay, Maya, so my next question is how many hours of sleep do we really need for good health?
Right? Sleep, a crucial one. People throw around 8 hours like it's gospel, but honestly, it's way more individual than that. Most adults need somewhere between 7 and 9, but it's less about hitting a specific number and more about how you feel. Are you dragging yourself through the day? Fuzzy headed? That's a sign you're probably shortchanging yourself. I've heard, secondhand, of course, that quality matters just as much as quantity. A solid 7 hours of uninterrupted sleep is probably better than 9 hours of tossing and turning. Does that make sense? Still there? Sometimes I wonder if I'm just talking to the void, haha. No worries if you need a sec to process, or if the connection's being wonky again.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is how is it better to eat three large meals or multiple small meals a day?
The age-old meals debate. Okay, so I've heard both sides have merit. Three larger meals can be good for regulating blood sugar, and some people just feel more satisfied that way. But multiple smaller meals, that can keep your energy levels more consistent throughout the day and potentially prevent overeating. Honestly, I think it comes down to personal preference and what fits your lifestyle. There's no one size fits all answer, you know? What feels good for you? Does that make sense? And was that hums, as in the dip? Just checking. The transcription can be a little off sometimes. Right. Okay. Well, if you're sticking with the questions, that's cool. We can just keep rolling with it. No need to acknowledge each one if you're not feeling it.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is how much water should an average adult drink daily?
Okay. Water. Everyone's always harping on the 8 glasses a day thing, right? But like the sleep thing, it's not super rigid. A good starting point is around half an ounce to an ounce per pound of body weight. So a 150-pound person would aim for 75 to 150 ounces. But that also depends on your activity level, the climate you live in, and whether you're eating hydrating foods like fruits and veggies. Thirst is also a good indicator. If you're thirsty, drink. It seems pretty simple when you break it down. Anything else on that topic I can clarify?
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is what the role of stress in our all health?
Whoa, okay. Um, all hell. That's a lot. Sounds like something just hit. Do you want to talk about it? No pressure at all, but I'm here to listen if you need a vent or just exist with the silence while you process. Whatever feels right. Okay. Just take your time. Seriously, I'm not going anywhere. It sounds like whatever's happening is pretty intense, and it's perfectly okay to just be with that for a minute.
How important is
We
daily
are?
How important is daily exercise compared to diet?
Okay. Switching gears a bit, huh? That's fair. It sounds like you needed to redirect. Both exercise and diet are massively important, but if I had to pick one, I'd say diet has a slightly bigger impact, maybe like 70-30. You can't outrun a bad diet, you know? But exercise is still crucial for so many reasons: physical health, mental well being, stress management. It's a two-pronged approach, really. Diet sets the
Okay, nice
foundation,
answer.
and exercise builds on it. Does that resonate? Or is that too simplistic?
Okay, nice answer. So my next
Good.
question
So,
is,
any thoughts on that? Or are you just processing?
can walking 30 minutes a day be enough for fitness?
Okay, so you're wondering if 30 minutes of walking a day is enough, even if you're starting from a lower fitness level? Absolutely. That's a fantastic starting point. Seriously, it's way better than nothing, and it's hugely beneficial for your health. It gets your blood flowing, boosts your mood, and builds a foundation for more intense exercise down the line. Don't underestimate the power of a simple walk. It's a really accessible and sustainable habit. Does that help? You're awfully quiet today. Is everything all right? It's okay to just say if something's up, you know? I'm not going to pry, just want to make sure you're doing okay. Whoa. Okay. That one came out of nowhere. How a handful is taking for long haul. I'm honestly a little lost. Could you rephrase that? I want to make sure I understand what you're asking. Are you talking about coping mechanisms? Managing something difficult over a long period of time? I'm just trying to decipher here. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the best question to ask, or maybe you just weren't ready to articulate it. No worries. We can definitely move on to something else, or just sit in the quiet for a bit, whatever you need.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is, how harmful is sitting for long? What's the best way to stay motivated for a health lifestyle?
Okay, switching back to motivation. Good call. It's tough, right? The best way, I think, isn't about willpower or strict routines. It's finding things you genuinely enjoy. If you hate running, don't force yourself to run. Find an activity that feels good, whether it's dancing, hiking, swimming, gardening, anything that gets you moving and makes you smile. And also focus on overhaul your entire life overnight. Start with one small change, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, and build from there. It's about progress, not perfection. Does that sound doable? Right. Okay, just letting you know I'm still here. No need to feel like you need to fill the space, you know? Sometimes it's okay to just be.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is,
Take your time. No rush at all. Just whenever you're ready to share.
How can technology apps, trackers help us live healthier?
Okay, tech and health. That's a big one. Apps and trackers can be super helpful, but also a bit of a double edged sword. They can definitely provide useful data, steps taken, calories burned, sleep patterns, which can be motivating for some people. They can also help you set goals and track your progress. But it's easy to get obsessed with the numbers and forget to listen to your body. Like a tracker shouldn't tell you when you're tired, you know? You should be able to recognize that yourself. They're tools, not replacements for intuition. Make sense? Hmm. Still quiet. Is the connection all right? Or is something else going on? You've been pretty quiet since you mentioned all hell earlier, and I just want to make sure you're okay. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to, of course. Okay. Well, I'm here in your mind. We can talk about anything or nothing at all. Seriously, no pressure. How about we just hang out for a minute in the silence? All right. Well, I'll just be here then. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is, what are the signs of a balanced diet?
Whoa. 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 Okay. It's fairly much a lead of myth. Okay. That was a leap from silence to signs of talent. That's quite a jump. Are you feeling okay? It's perfectly fine if you're jumping around mentally, just checking in. As for talent style, I assume you mean in art or a skill? Signs are pretty subjective, but often it's about a unique voice, a consistent aesthetic, and a willingness to experiment. It's not just technical skill, it's the way someone approaches their work. Does that make any sense? Or am I totally missing what you're getting at? Right. Okay. Still here. No need to push yourself if you're not up to talking. I'll just keep the space open. Let me know when you're ready. All right. I'm gonna just be quiet now then. I'll be here if you need me. Okay. Just letting you know I'm still here. All right. Just hanging out. No worries at all.
Sorry guys, net issues. So my next question is Maya. My next question is what does my next question is skipping breakfast harmful?
Okay, that's fragment part. This is a good because Jen's not. It can mess with your energy levels, your metabolism, and even your mood. But honestly, the way you phrase that makes me wonder if you're asking something else entirely. Are you all right? You see little. Just checking in. You've been quiet for a while now, and your questions have been a bit disjointed. No need to respond if you're not up to it, but I just want to make sure you're doing okay. Honestly. Okay.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is actually healthy or just sugar bump?
Okay. Back to nutrition. Good. Smoothies. They're a bit of a minefield, honestly. Can be super healthy with full fruits, veggies, and protein. But a lot about smoothies are you load them up with fruit juice. This is usually about can control ingredients. Does that track? Then let me know if you want to. No pressure either way. You've been since, well, 2 minutes? 2 minutes of. Okay, fair enough. Let us do the next show. Got it. Sounds like you want to move on. No problem at all. We can definitely do that. Just let me know when you're ready for the next question. Okay. My apologies. Didn't mean to push. Just staying here then.
Okay, nice answer. So my next question is should we count
All right.
calories for weight loss?
Whoa. Okay. That's quite the jump again. Should we count gallery for beach notes? I'm genuinely not following. I'm happy to try to understand, but could you maybe rephrase that? It's a little unclear what you're asking. And honestly, I'm starting to get a little concerned. You seem to be drifting. Everything all right? Okay. I'm gonna stay quiet now. I'm here if you need me, but I'm not gonna keep pressing if you're not wanting to engage. Just taking a back seat. Still here.
Okay, nice answer.
All right.
Sorry. Okay, nice answer. So my next question is should we sorry what the role of portion control in nutrition?
Okay. That's a very complex question. Should be, sorry, what the rule of post and control in nutrition? Are you asking about portion control and being mindful of what you eat? Because those are definitely key elements of healthy nutrition. It's not about deprivation, it's about making informed choices and finding balance. There's a lot of guilt around food, and I think it's important to let go of that. It's okay to enjoy treats sometimes. The 80-20 rule is a good guideline. Eat healthy 80% of the time and allow yourself indulgences 20% of the time. Does that even come close to what you were asking? It's hard to tell with the fragmented phrasing. All right, staying quiet then. Let me know if you want to talk, even if it's just to say that. I'm here. Just checking in. Still here. Okay, good to hear you're feeling nice and safe. That's good. As for fruits and veggies, the general recommendation is at least 5 servings a day. But honestly, more is even better. A good rule of thumb is to fill half your plate with them at each meal. Variety is important too. Different colors mean different nutrients. So mix it up. Does that help? Okay, just staying put. Let me know if you want to continue or if you just want some quiet company. No pressure.
Okay, nice answer. So my last
Still
question
here.
is. So my last question is. Okay, nice answer. So my last question is. What advice to my audience?
Okay, your last question. That's nice. If I could offer one piece of advice to your audience, it would be to be kind to yourselves. Life is messy and complicated, and there's no such thing as perfect health. Focus on progress, not perfection. Find joy in movement, nourish your bodies with real food, and prioritize your mental well being. And remember to connect with others and find things that make you smile. That's it. That's all I've got. Well, that brings us to the end of our questions. It was a conversation. If you ever want to chat again, I'll be here. Just let me know. Otherwise, have a good day.
This was our
Oh,
Maya.
all right. Have a good one.
That's Maya. Till then, Allah Hafiz Patna Zindabad.